The Bay of Pigs invasion is remembered as an intelligence failure. Textbooks describe it as a case where the CIA simply didn't know enough about Castro's military capabilities, didn't understand Cuban public sentiment, didn't anticipate the response. This is comfortable fiction. The truth, documented in declassified cables, internal memos, and later testimony, is far more disturbing. The CIA knew exactly what would happen. Field analysts predicted the failure with precision. Intelligence officers documented Cuban military strength accurately. Warnings about the plan's fundamental flaws reached senior leadership repeatedly, and all of it was dismissed, not because the information was unclear, not because analysis was ambiguous, but because the institutional culture of the CIA in 1961 had become incapable of accepting information that contradicted its preferred narrative. On April 17, 1961, 1,400 Cuban exiles landed at the Bay of Pigs in Cuba. Within 72 hours, the invasion had collapsed completely. 114 exiles died. The remaining 1,200 were captured. The United States suffered one of its most humiliating Cold War defeats. Every aspect of this disaster had been predicted, in writing, by CIA analysts, not vaguely specifically, the exact weaknesses, the precise points of failure, the inevitable outcome. This wasn't an intelligence failure. It was an institutional failure to process intelligence that contradicted leadership's assumptions. In November 1965, months before the invasion, a CIA analyst filed a report examining the invasion plan's assumptions. The report identified three critical flaws. First, the assumption of popular uprising was unsupported. Intelligence from Cuba showed Castro maintained genuine support, particularly in rural areas. The idea that Cubans would spontaneously rebel once exiles landed had no evidential basis. Second, the assumption of military surprise was already compromised. Multiple sources indicated Castro knew an invasion was being prepared. Cuban intelligence had penetrated exile training camps in Guatemala. The invasion was discussed openly in Miami's Cuban exile community. Third, the landing site, the Bay of Pigs, also called Zapata Swamp, was tactically problematic. It was isolated, surrounded by swamp, with limited road access. If the invasion force couldn't